Simba, do you want to eat raw bites today, or do you want to eat the regular food with everyone else? You want the regular food with everyone else? Or do you want those raw bites that you had yesterday? No, he says he wants the regular food with everyone else.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Boo, Sammy, Richard, Nancy, Goldie, Ziggy, Ringo, Eva, Hydrox, and Ditto, the Lucky Ferals.
It's 8:40 a.m. Good morning, Splash. Good morning, Stella. Good morning, Boo. And here's Simba. Simba is going to have a spa day today. Simba's going to spend the day in Boo's room, hopefully by himself. Hopefully he'll stay in here all day. The reason why is because he threw up early this morning. He didn't have anything to throw up because he wasn't eating, so it was just like, some clear liquid from his stomach. Last night he ate his dinner and then he threw up all over the play rug in the living room. And prior to that, a few hours earlier, that's when he started throwing up some foamy liquid. Then he ate his dinner and he threw up his dinner. And then probably around 5 o'clock this morning, he threw up just some liquid because he really did not have anything in his stomach. He wanted me to feed him around midnight, but I did not want to do that because I knew he was just going to throw up again. So I said, you need to rest your stomach. So just go relax, get some sleep. And then around 5 a.m., that's when he threw up some liquid. So this morning so far, he's eaten maybe like a teaspoon of chicken baby food. And then what I did was I took some of the freeze-dried chicken that the cats love, and I added some warm water to it to reconstitute it a bit. And he ate a little bit of that. And I want to see how he does with that. I might need to go out and get some just plain chicken breast today and make him some boiled chicken, because that usually works really well for a cat with an upset stomach. With Simba in the past, he has vomited due to like stressful conditions, but nothing has been overly stressful for him over the past few days. I'm going to check the Feel Away dispensers and make sure that they still have liquid in them, but I'm pretty sure they do because I was sitting in a chair near one yesterday and I could smell it. And those things are supposed to not have a smell, but they do have a smell. So that's what's going on with Simba today. Oh, and he also ate a churro. So he ate a whole churro. He ate a little bit of the freeze-dried chicken, and he ate like a teaspoon of the baby food. I have the window open maybe like an inch so he could get some fresh air. And I have the relaxing music for cats playing in this room. So the goal is to keep him in this room today and to just let him kind of relax and feel better. But right now he is on observation because he did eat the churro, the baby food, and some of the chicken. So I have to see if he's going to throw that up. Are you going to throw that up or you feel okay? He says he thinks he feels okay right now, but he doesn't know. Okay, I'll be back to check on you, Simba, okay? It's 9:30. I'm checking on Simba. He left the room. As soon as I opened the door, he flew out, so. But I don't want him leaving, so I just put some more of the freeze-dried chicken on his plate. And I'm going to give him another churro. Come on, Simba. He has not vomited what he ate before yet, which is why I'm checking on him, and which is why I'm going to give him a little bit more of this food. If this sits well with his stomach, then we're good. I just need to keep him on bland food for like a day or two. All right, I'll give you it. He's acting normal. Like, he has a good appetite. He would eat like normal food if I put it in front of him, but he'd probably vomit it because his stomach, like, he has an upset stomach right now. I put a bunch of training pads on the floor in case he vomits. I don't want him vomiting on the rug. Eat the food, Simba. Eat your food, Simba. It's 10:45 a.m. Look at what's going on here. So I heard howling and I was like, what is going on? So Nancy has been on this cat tower and Boo jumped onto this cat tower. So Nancy's been howling at him and Boo's been growling at her. But they can get along. There's plenty of space between these cat towers. There's plenty of space there, Nancy. Just mind your business. He'll mind his business. And nobody has to be worried with each other, okay? It's 12 p.m. and here's Simba. He's luxuriating on this cat tower. The sun is out. It is a beautiful day. I looked at the weather forecast, and this is going to be like the last beautiful, sunny, warm day in a long time. within the next week, the temperatures are going to drop down to the 30s. So I'm trying to get a lot of things done outside today. I didn't plan on doing outside work today, but I'm trying to get some things done. Maybe I'll even put the Christmas decorations outside. So what I have here is some of the Nature's Variety Raw Instinct Bites. And I remembered that I had a bag of these in the refrigerator. And in the past, when like Stella had an upset stomach and she didn't want to eat anything, she ate these. And these are pretty easy for the cats to digest. And you can see Simba's eating it. He hasn't had these in a long time, so it's kind of like a treat for him. And I only gave him 12 because I didn't want to give him too many, but I figure this is a good amount. And hopefully he's not going to vomit it up. But this will be a test. He did not vomit what he had for breakfast today, so that's good. Here we go. And I think Simba also enjoys the extra attention. I know that when Boo is in this room, Boo really enjoys the extra attention. And I think Simba enjoys it also. Stella does not like being in this room at all. Okay, you're done? You're going to finish those or you're done? So Simba has a good appetite and he's acting normal. Okay, you done? Just leave these on the side here. Oh, you're not done? You want to go get them? Here. You want me to leave them here? I'll put them down here. I'll put them down there. Simba, I'll leave them here for you, okay? It's 2 p.m. Let's check on Simba. How you doing, Simba? You okay? I think he's having a good time in here today. Okay, I'll see you later, Simba. It's 4 p.m. Let's check on Simba. There's Simba. He's laying on the day sofa. I don't see any vomit in the room. That's good. I am going to defrost some more of those raw bites that he ate for lunch today. And he'll have those for dinner in about an hour. Simba, would you like to eat your dinner? Here you go. You want to eat these? Put them up there for you. He had 12 for lunch. I gave him 24 for dinner. This is how spoiled he is. He wants dinner in bed. He had lunch in bed. Now he wants dinner in bed. Was that still cold? Are they still cold, Simba? They're still a little bit cold. They've been sitting out for an hour. Oh, he ate that piece. I just shut the window. And I just realized the music stopped. I thought I had the music on repeat. Unless I stopped it to film something earlier and forgot to put it back on. Okay, you want me to turn your plate? Okay, there you go. Hopefully he's not eating too fast. So Simba definitely enjoyed his dinner. You finished that little tiny piece? No? You done with that little piece? With the little piece? Okay, you're done. Good job, Simba. Very good job, Simba. You did good, okay? All right, you relax. I'll see you in a little bit, okay? It's 10 p.m. Boo's hunting a lizard. It's a new lizard video. Boo's going crazy over it. Can you see, Boo? I know it's dark. I hope he doesn't ruin the TV. I hope he doesn't put his claws out. It's 8:30 a.m. It's a dark and rainy day. And here's Boo, he's laying on the bed. He's still sleeping. And there's Simba, he's on top of the armoire. There was no vomiting overnight, which is good. So he did have a few crunchies last night at crunchy time. Not too many, just a few. And we'll see how he does today. I definitely am going to have to keep an eye on him while he eats to make sure that he's not eating other people's food. And to see if he's actually eating his own food and how his appetite is. I'm thinking maybe I should put him back on the raw bites today. Simba, do you want to eat raw bites today or do you want to eat the regular food with everyone else? You want the regular food with everyone else? Or do you want those raw bites that you had yesterday? No, he says he wants the regular food with everyone else. What I've been doing for Boo is mixing in some of the Tiki Cat sardine pate into his food, into his homemade raw food, and then he's been eating it that way. And that's like what I had to do with Boo years ago. When he didn't want to eat the raw food, I had to mix in a little bit of his favorite canned food. So that seems to be working again. Now, I did not know that Tiki Cat makes pate. I thought they only made like, I don't know what they call it. I don't know if, the cutlets. I thought they only made like the sardine cutlets in consomme or broth or whatever it is. But when I was looking online to do some shopping for the cats, I saw that they actually had the pate, but they only have it in the 3-ounce cans, which is why I didn't know about it, because I never buy 3-ounce cans. Like, it's very rare that I buy 3-ounce cans, because with 11 cats, I need the biggest cans of cat food I could get. So I bought a few of them just to see if Boo would like them, and he does. He really enjoys them. So what I do is I take a 3-ounce can, and I cut it into 4 pieces, and then I give him like a quarter of it with his raw food, and I mix it in, and then he eats the raw food. But he still likes his crunchies a lot. But at least he's eating pretty much normal again. Right, Boo? We didn't get to bed till 1 o'clock in the morning, which was way later than we wanted to. But I had a very productive day yesterday. Like, I got so much stuff done. And it was like our last warm sunny day for quite a while because we're getting a big like cold front moving in. So I wanted to definitely do as much as I could. Boo loves it when I squeeze his ear, when I rub his ear. He loves that, right, Boo? Right, Boo? Good morning, Boo. Good morning, Boo. The cats don't like getting up in the morning sometimes when they would rather sleep, but they could sleep all day. Right, Boo? They have the luxury of being able to take a long afternoon nap. Unlike me, who has to work. Right, Boo? It's almost 10 a.m. And I have no idea where the morning went. And the cats are eating their breakfast. They're having homemade raw food. Today is chicken. Right now, they're alternating between turkey and chicken. There has not been any beef on sale recently, but that's fine. Some times of the year, they have more beef than other times of the year. And they had the venison the other day, and they've had some canned fish, so they're getting a variety. I'm keeping an eye on Simba. He's eating well, but I just want to make sure he's not going to overeat the only possibility right now is that he might be eating too fast. I'm also keeping an eye on Boo, making sure he eats his food. And I'm keeping an eye on Stella, and I'm making sure that she does not eat anyone else's food other than hers. If Boo or Simba walk away from their plate, there's very little bit of food left, then I'm fine, she could eat it. But if they walk away with more than half of their food left, then I have to make sure she doesn't eat it. Splash likes to eat in the dining room. He likes to be more formal. What I realized today while I'm standing here and watching the cats eat their breakfast is that I could be more productive with my use of this time. So what has been happening is I've been getting up in the morning and then I grab my phone and I check to see if I have any messages, then I check my emails, and then I end up scrolling through social media to see what's going on in the world. That has been my source of news more so than, traditional sources of news. I never turn my TV on, only once a week, or actually pretty much I only turn my TV on when I'm putting on videos for the cats to watch. Other than that, I don't really watch TV. Once a week, I might sit down and then just catch up on some TV shows. But other than that, I don't. So I don't really get news that way. I very rarely put on a radio, and I don't get a newspaper. So my only source of news is online. So that's what I do in the morning. And then, of course, if you're on social media, then you end up looking at this, looking at that. And the next thing you know, an hour goes by, and it's not a very productive use of my time. So what I'm realizing is that I need to get out of that habit, and I need to just immediately get up, start my day, and then when the cats are eating, because it takes me quite a while to watch them eating. So here's what Boo did. He ate most of it. So what I need to do is I need to rearrange the food on his plate, top it off with a few more crunchies, and then he'll end up eating that also. Now he's going to go back to eating. I also mixed in a little bit extra water because Boo tends to like his food more on the soupy side. So what I was saying is that I really should not even look at anything on my phone until the cats are eating their food. Because if I'm standing around for 15, 20 minutes watching them eat, making sure nobody's eating anyone else's food, making sure that they're getting just their portions, there's much better use of that time. And I could use that time for scrolling through news or checking email or anything like that. So I think I might try that moving forward. I don't know how well it's going to work because it can become quite a habit to wake up in the morning and then just grab your phone or a tablet and start seeing what's going on. So I want to see if I can make that change, because when you have 11 cats, it takes quite a bit of time to care for them and attend to their needs. And if I could make better use of that time and do some multitasking during that time, then maybe things would go more smoothly, and maybe it could actually free up some time for me, because one of the biggest challenges I have is finding free time. There are some days where I absolutely have no free time. So that's why I'm just trying to figure out where I could squeeze some extra minutes out of my day. And as you could see, Boo is now eating the rest of his food. And they do get very specific portions. I do weigh their meal, when I'm portioning out their homemade raw food. I weigh it out to specific ounces. So I'd rather them eat their full meal and then not, want to have snacks during the day than not eat their meal. Good job, Boo. You did so good. And all I did was mix in a little tiny bit of sardine pate into his food. And now he's happy with it again. Now it's time to feed the lucky 7. But everyone has to get combed. I combed the OG4 today. Nobody had any fleas, so that's good. We should be done with flea season but I just want to check and make sure. Last night, Nancy was just being so annoying. Let's just say annoying, because she would not stop pestering me. She would not stop bugging me. I was like, Nancy, you got to stay downstairs tonight. Everyone wants to just relax, get some good sleep. And, you know, I don't want to be woken up in the middle of the night with like a cat issue. So what I did was I put a bunch of crunchies on this board, and they had such a great time getting the crunchies off of it. Honestly, they're not as good at getting crunchies out of this board as the OG4 are, but they still enjoy it. And then like these little fish bowls, there's still crunchies in there right now. So I guess they don't know, they could stick their paws in there and get them out. But this is great. This little activity feeder is great for keeping the cats entertained for a while. So I've been using this more often recently. Yesterday, I was in Target and I picked up a new water dispenser for the cats. The last one that we've been using was quite old, and I realized that it wasn't getting as clean as I wanted it to. Like inside, like underneath, there are like a lot of crevices and little nooks and crannies that can, I don't know, over time they darken, and I wasn't able to get everything out. Like even using a brush to clean it, it was not getting as clean as I wanted to. And I was like, you know what? It's time to get them a new one. It's only $15. So I was like, I'm going to buy them a brand new water dispenser. Hey, Sammy, you going to run? Sammy likes to run before breakfast and dinner. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Richard. Everyone ready to get combed? With the Lucky 7, I have found that the key to getting everyone to eat their food at the same time, or almost everyone to eat their food at the same time, is to make sure that they get playtime before their meal. And even if it's only 5 minutes of playtime, then they mostly tend to eat their meal. Whereas if I came down here, I just flea comb them, and if I was like, okay guys, we're going to eat right away, then only some of them would eat, some of them would not. But I found that if I do play with them, then they will usually eat. And right now, I don't know if I hear my landscaper outside. They usually come today. And I put out all my Christmas decorations yesterday, or almost all of them. And I don't want them blowing the Christmas decorations around. So I have to go upstairs now and see if they're here. And if so, I have to text him and let him know. It wasn't them because it's raining. So it was just a really loud truck outside. But anyway, so we're going to have some playtime now. And then the cats are going to eat. And then I'm going to start my day. So here's everyone except for Ringo and little Eva. There's Ringo, he's running around. Oh no, that's little Eva. Here's little Eva. Hello, little Eva. She loves playing with wand toys. Have you seen this? I don't know if I showed this to you before. This is a little pop-up camper that I had gotten for the cats years ago, and I totally forgot that I had it. It was in my storage room. And when I was organizing my storage room for the HVAC replacement, I found it. So I put it out here. So I used to have like a giant business printer here, and I was never using it because, you know, of the cats, and it just wasn't a good location with them. So I moved it to the back room, and I said, well, what can I do with this space over here? So I said, oh, I have this little camper. Let me put the little camper here. So that's what I did, and the cats love laying in it. I put one of the quilts from Sharon inside, and then I need to get another one of those grass mats that I get at Daiso, because I think it would be really cute with a grass mat underneath. But I found one of my seasonal little rugs, and I put that underneath instead, and it's been working out pretty well. So I think it's really cute. And here's the TV with the fish on for them. Sometimes they like to watch the fish. Thank you
for watching this Lucky Ferals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.